Hello again, Lax fans, and welcome to this edition of LaxRatz, LaxWrap. Chopper here, working hard to get you guys some content to take a look at. Thank you very much for joining the show.
Yeah, I'm all in. Brody on the line, I'm tapping in. God out here pulling the strings for me. A girl on the line, she feeling me. Preoccupied by the motivation. Putting in time to the injury.
Martin Luther King, this is Aiden Rhodes, number 8. Attack.
Attack.
Anything you want to say?
Let's go. I'm pumped. Let's go.
I'm Ozzy, I play midfield. Let's get it. Let's get the dub today, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go, we're ready.
On a Kodak.
Let's go, let's go.
Tell me your
We better take dubs tonight. Dubs.
Who do you play for?
Martin Luther King High School.
Where are you at? In Riverside.
In Riverside, California.
Dub City. Dub City.
No, Reynolds, King Lacrosse. We out here.
Gang?
Gang, gang.
I'm Nate Jackson. I'm a midi. Les Soto, number 23, midi.
Zach Goodside, number 42, attack.
Gasad, number 11, attack.
What's your record this year, boys?
5-1.
5-1, baby.
Yeah, IE. Lacrosse in the IE.
Yes, sir.
Well, as always, the coach, Chris Jewett, has something to contribute. Chris, what are you up to?
Hello, LaxRatz family. I reached out to my friend John Torpy, head coach at High Point University, to see what he's up to right now.
Hey guys, Coach Torpy here from High Point University. Hope you're all doing well. You're safe, you're happy, you're healthy, and you're getting some unexpected time with family here, as all of our seasons have been either suspended or canceled. I know for us here at High Point, it's quiet. The staff's been putting together some recruiting lists, getting ready for hopefully the tail end of the spring and the summer, communicating with our guys, making sure they're doing what they need to do with their online classes and staying in shape and being prepared and ready for when we get back to normal. But like I said, I hope you're safe. I hope you're happy. I hope you're healthy. I look forward to hopefully getting out and seeing some high school lacrosse games later this spring and definitely this summer. And just keep your heads up. I know this is an uncertain time, and you know, a lot of what we expected and what we thought we'd be doing at this point in time during the spring season has been taken away from us. But it's important to stay positive, be with your families, you know, make sure you're communicating with your friends either through text or email or phone calls, and trying to stay as normal as you possibly can in these uncertain times. So all the best, and hope to see you guys soon.
And this week again, everybody wants to know, where's Tauli? Tauli, what have you been up to?
Hey, thanks, Chopper. I miss you and Coach, but of course hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy during this wild time. So for this week in girls content, I spoke to 3 players via Skype as we continue to practice social distancing, and I asked these young girls how they are staying motivated, but of course what they miss most about lacrosse. How have you been doing during this 14-day shutdown so far?
It's been a crazy ride right now. Like, it's just been a lot of kind of adjusting to everything, trying to get lacrosse in there where I can, whether it's wall ball or just drills with the family, but I think I'm adjusting quite well.
I believe your coach called you, by the way, the best goalie in the West.
That's what she likes to call me, like occasionally, but I like to stay humble and not repeat it too much.
What kind of practicing of lacrosse have you been doing? I know that there's a lot of videos of wall ball out there.
Yeah, so I've been doing wall ball and I've been running a lot.
And I heard that everyone's keeping each other accountable in the group chat.
Yeah.
What kind of videos or pictures are you sending?
I think a lot of us are sending videos of us, or pictures of us running and after we complete a run.
And what's just your favorite memory and your favorite game that you've had? I know that the season was cut short.
So far would definitely be playing St. Margaret's. That was a game that we were looking forward to a lot, and it's the first time we ever played them, and also what I thought was really impressive is having a lot of the younger girls on our team being able to score, which was really fun always to watch the younger girls get their first goal when they're playing. It's really cool. I'm really hoping that if we end up going back to school, I'm hoping that even if our season's ended, we'll hopefully get a scrimmage against Westlake or something put together just so we have some games left.
And I will be there for that.
Good. I hope you will. I'd say my main piece of advice is something that I followed from a young age is just set goals for yourself and work towards them every day. And if you're having a bad game, just remember that you have the ability to lift your teammates up rather than just focus on yourself.
And then what's one thing that you'd like to tell your team or even your coach for right now?
I'm just really proud at how everyone has come together, especially our newer players, like how much time people have put in to really strengthen this team for the upcoming years.
And as promised, I said I would go over the current top 10 rankings on Max Preps. This week we'll go over goals and points. Here they are. Before I toss it back to you, Chopper, I have to remind all of you out there watching to follow us along on all of the social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, at LaxRatz. And of course, you can go to our website at LaxRatz.com to see all of our latest lacrosse content. See you next time.
Hey, John Fox, the head coach of the Foothill Knights boys lacrosse team, was kind enough to join us this week. John, first of all, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining. What are you doing to pass the time right now during this downtime?
Crazy time here with no lacrosse, pretty weird. So, you know, a lot of time. What have I been up to? Well, one, get some exercise in, which is great. Number two, working on my brain exercise. It's a great book, Whole Brain Power. We've been training our team with some of these brain training tenets this year, and we have some great success with that. What I've really been spending some time with is looking through Foothill's history. You know, I started this program in 1999, so there's a lot of history. We've been in a lot of championship games, and so I've been going through trying to find like top goals ever scored in Foothill history, so to speak, and mostly those goals have to happen on a real big moment or a big game, typically a championship game. So I'm starting to find a few of those and going through the tape. I got some old tape. I'm excited to get through. Right here we've got the 2008 game versus Torrey Pines. We've got 2009 OC Game of the Week versus CDM. And then the championships against Loyola up at Miracosta by Laxzilla. I think that was you guys announcing. There's some great lacrosse in 2009. So, you know, just getting through that stuff.
Hey, John, it's particularly unfortunate that these senior players have had most of their final season wiped out. Can you give a shout out to any of your players or any of the seniors who are moving on?
We started this year with 20 seniors on the team. It's a unique class, a lot of characters, a lot of fun, a lot of great lacrosse memories, and it's so fun to see them just becoming men and playing lacrosse. Been watching them play since, you know, 5th grade or even younger, some of them. So just missing being on the field with those guys right now, and they're just having a great season. Top to bottom, great leadership. Our goal scorers, Andrew and Troy, we're averaging 5.5 goals apiece. We're getting some great defense out of our seniors with Luke Pearson and Zach Yorstone. Just up and down, a great, fun class to watch and know, and just great kids.
Hey, a lot of you have given feedback saying, hey, you kind of missed the Chief, Lane Jaffe. I mentioned to you at the beginning of the season, he's got his hands full coaching those Palos Verdes Sea Kings, but like everybody else, he's got some downtime right now. So I got Chief on board. Chief, first of all, we miss you. What are you doing to spend your time right now during this downtime?
Trying to stay busy, just occupying myself so I'm not feeling bad about, you know, not being around the boys. I really miss the boys, but doing what I can to stay positive moving forward. Doing a lot of yoga online, doing a lot of breathing exercises, and just watching a lot of film.
How about a quick shout out to some of your senior players whose season is in all likelihood done?
We were loaded with seniors. I have so many seniors that I'm not going to rattle them all off. They all deserve mentioning, but the guys I'll say: Cole Clinton going to Sacred Heart, best face-off guy in Southern Section. Joey Quinn going to Colorado Mesa, best goalie. Burke Swan going to Emerson, stud midi. Jordan White going to New England College. Jake Jellison going wherever he wants, kid's the man. Justin Booth, Brandon Clark. You know, we just senior loaded this year, so I'm just wishing them the best.
Hey, Chief, we always like hearing about your summer adventures. I think you have scaled Mount Everest. I think you may have dived the Mariana Trench. Any plans for this summer, provided that travel is permitted?
Not sure travel plans this summer. It's tough to look forward, staying in the moment right now, but wouldn't mind going to New Zealand would be cool, and possibly going to the island of Malta. I've been watching a lot of cooking channels, and Malta seems like a cool little destination to visit.
Chief, as always, we enjoy hearing your streams of consciousness. Any final thoughts on the state of things right now?
Yeah, you know, it's really important right now just to stay connected to your boys, stay connected to your friends, stay connected to your loved ones, and keep in mind what you did have, and just continue to look forward to being back on the field, being back with your brothers, doing what we love to do.
Well, the LaxRatz team is staying busy, and let's introduce you to another coach interview.
So with everything going on right now, with lacrosse, with everything in the world right now, obviously we're all out for nobody knows how long, but just kind of told the guys just to try to stay active, you know, try to stay in shape, obviously, you know, work out a lot, because there's obviously a lot of time for that. And the number one thing is just keep the sticks in their hand. Sometimes our guys tend to neglect that part of it, and right now, at this point in the season that we've been together for a couple months now, you know, we're really starting to, our stick skills are really getting better. We're starting to click a lot more. Our drills are looking cleaner. So the last thing I want is for guys to put those sticks down, put them in the closet, and not keep working on that skill. With the several weeks we have right now, you know, I told a lot of them it's a great time to work on their offhand. Obviously, it's a weird scenario right now, but I mean, if you want to look at it from the bright side, you know, not many people get 2 to 3 weeks to actually just focus on something. So if they work on their offhand a lot, I think it's going to make us better, and it's going to make guys. It's going to give them a couple weeks to really work on their confidence, and it'll make everybody better.
Hey, we've mentioned our sponsors before, but we always like to give them a shout out just so everybody can be looking for them. If you support our sponsors, they'll continue to support us. String King, Buku, Spidell Watches, Leverage Lacrosse, and our old favorite 360flamingo.com. Thanks to all of you sponsors for your support. Well, that'll do it for this week's LaxRatz LaxWrap. A lot of thank yous to go around right now. I want to thank our executive producer, Mark HADDAD. I want to thank our producer director, Lisa. I want to thank my cohorts, Tauli and Chris. Most of all, I want to thank you, the viewers. We have really enjoyed sending the show out to you guys. We've appreciated everyone's patronage and everyone's support. We're going to shut things down for the next few weeks, hoping that the season resumes. If it does, we'll be right back at you. If not, it'll be next season. But either way, this is the Chopper saying thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.